Guess I play semi-pro, right?
No, man, you worse. You Sunday league.
All right, hello and welcome to the Sunday League Podcast, your home for all things MLB and Fantasy Baseball, presented by Small World Media. I'm your host, Thomas Helms. We got Cale Davis and James Peeler. No Casey this week. Appreciate
Thank
Casey
God.
and Cale for holding down the fort last week while me and James were out.
Right.
But we do need to address some slander. Yeah, Cale was holding down the fort, but Casey just took his opportunity to throw some slander and shade at everyone's character that wasn't here, myself
correction.
included.
Harper doesn't have
appreciate it.
500 home runs.
Also-
The dogs are back. We're here to help.
Also, thought he could just say whatever he wanted.
I'll let it go one time because right when he said, it, I was like, hey, that's like a crazy amount of home runs. And then he said it again. I was like,
Yeah, because I download the footage. I'm editing and I'm listening to him say this. I'm like, Harper's got 500. I was like, he's only 30. He's only 30 years old. I was like, he's got 10 years left. He's gonna break every record.
he's gonna hit 1,200 home runs.
Oh, my God.
He's gonna be the greatest player of all time.
It's okay.
He is.
We're back.
We're back. We're bringing you facts.
It was the best part about it. I haven't laughed that hard in years. When I could just see him play the show, and he's like, "Golly, I hate Bryce Harper, but he is on Sammy Sosa's tail."
But it's okay. We're back and ready to spit facts.
We're back. We're here. We also recorded an hour-long podcast before
we did.
this, and James wasn't even recording. So we're back again.
My life's a joke. Please
We're
send prayers.
relaxed.
So if we're a little bit more
relaxed.
relaxed, we're gonna be a little more loose because we're
in it.
We want to go to sleep. You know, that's how this thing works. But anyways, we're gonna jump right in. Keeping it short today, but wanted to say thanks, Casey and Cale, for holding down the fort last week. We will address some of the slanderous things Casey said and his hot takes in some of these predictions for the awards coming out.
I might have your back, Casey. Can't promise everything.
Maybe, but probably not.
I'll try my best.
But jumping in, we've got AL awards. First off, we've got Rookie of the Year. Who y'all got?
I mean,
I would.
I wanted to say Josh Young because he had such a good start first half, but then he got hurt, and that really hurt him. I mean, so I'll say mine. So who do y'all want?
I would
We already don't know everybody's answers because you just did that hour-long podcast.
I'm between two, so I'm between Yoshi and who's the other one? I think Thomas was gonna say it. Gunnar Henderson.
Henderson.
But I mean Yoshi, he doesn't play long. Like in Japan, they didn't play a long season. But he hasn't been hitting against lefties lately. They've been benching him a lot. So I'm gonna have to stick with Thomas and have to go Gunnar. And I don't think Johnson played long enough.
I think Gunnar all around is just the best rookie we have, at least in the AL. That isn't the same for the NL, but as far as stat lines, he's hitting 254, which isn't, that's pretty solid for a rookie. Not terrible, not great, but his OPS is 810, and then he's got a 5.1 WAR. Sorry, words are hard today.
Really are.
He's also hit 24 home runs, stolen 9 bags, and he's got 74 RBIs. So as a rookie, that's pretty solid. The other thing I wanted to touch on was his defense. He's currently got where'd it go?
He's got 11 errors this year.
11 errors all year. I
963.
believe his total fielding percentage is not showing up. Thank you, ESPN. We love you.
Disney took it away.
Fielding percentage, he's got a 968 fielding percentage.
Dang it, I was close.
As a rookie who's moved around a couple positions between short, third, and second base.
Versatile, yeah. I think he's got
beautiful hair. Give it to him.
Handsome guy. Good-looking fella.
Got everything.
Just a dog.
Just a good-looking fella. I just really like looking at the guy.
The one that, hey Susie.
Hey, Susie, you see this Gunnar Henderson guy? He's looking real good. Real good.
So good.
Rookie of the year. I take the pick.
When
Take the
you
pick.
take home the nonna.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so I would say Gunnar Henderson's my pick.
Mm-hmm.
All right, AL Cy Young.
AL Cy Young.
You got to go Cole.
There's only one answer. Really.
Yeah. Really
Much
want
I hate it.
I mean, he hasn't been
I hate the Yankees.
as dominant as he should be, but the fact that he still has 13 wins with the way the Yankees offense has.
I mean, how
come
many
on.
strikeouts does he have?
I
A
mean,
lot.
let me look it
Yeah,
up.
I know.
Yeah, let me
Let's-
see.
I
let
don't
the
think
stat
I don't
master
think
do
you
his
can say
work.
You get him dominant.
I mean, he's been dominant for how the Yankees have been
Yeah.
playing. That's what I meant. The fact that he has 11 or 12 or 13 wins.
All right. He's 13-4,
He is.
2.79 ERA with 204 Ks.
Yeah, okay.
Dude's
that-
having
that
a
puts him fourth.
season.
Yeah, that puts him
But I
fourth.
want to look at some of his losses. So he lost against Miami,
Dogs. I know he's lost against Boston.
lost to Chicago. I'm trying to think like how many of these games were close games. Like he lost to Boston 3-2.
Yep.
Yeah.
That could have been a win if he had an actual lineup. 8-7 to the Rays, 3-0 to Toronto. Like a lot of his games aren't like blowout
run
games.
support.
He just if he had the run support that he should from that lineup, he could easily be 17-1.
Yeah.
You know, it can be a completely
I think
different
he's
story.
a runaway
So
Cy Young, in my opinion.
that's my take.
Yep. I'll say
But
if Framber
also-
had a chance.
With that
He
no
kinda
hitter,
blew it.
but yeah. I mean, he's playing against Oakland this week, but I just think
Good for the
Garrett's
odds.
got it.
Yeah, I think Garrett Cole takes it home. No questions asked.
Agreed.
The
AL,
only person who had a chance to contend against him would have been Felix Bautista, but with him going down, pretty much takes him out of the running.
Yeah, and I just don't think you put a closer as a Cy Young.
unless he's got 75 saves, I don't think you can give it to him.
No.
Yeah. So
That's not a hate on. We love closers.
No.
Here.
I love Felix.
We love closers.
Dude is a
he's on my AL. Miss him. Need him back.
AL manager of the year.
Manager of the year.
I still gotta go home. I still gotta go Dusty.
Old Dusty Baker.
Old Dusty Baker. Gotta go big
Crazy
brother.
talk.
Dude, I definitely didn't see that one coming.
No.
I mean, have you ever even been to Houston? Did you
Me?
say I gotta go home?
You did say
No.
you got to go home.
He's gotta go home.
To where? You started to sound like
I'm
Casey.
about to.
Hang on.
No.
David
wait a
Robertson going home to Miami?
minute.
Where are we at, man?
Never been
I don't
to
know where I was
Miami.
going with that.
Who
But
knows?
my answer is Dusty Baker.
Your answer is Dusty Baker.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, you're wrong.
Don't say
Shit.
Bochy.
It's gotta be Bruce Bochy. Texas Rangers didn't do squat last year.
What if they don't make the
Haven't-
playoffs?
Like we said. What's his name for the Mets?
Buck Showalter.
That guy. He won it last
I mean, they
year.
still made the playoffs last year, but he did blow
barely.
a 10-game lead. So,
I still think they're gonna make the playoffs, but
yeah. I think they will, especially with Seattle's last, 10 games.
9, yeah.
They have
we
to
do
play.
gotta talk about that because I got to rant again about that one. But
That's tough.
Yeah.
speaking of Seattle, I hope they lose every game for the rest of the season because they
Oh, yeah.
draft baby back punks.
Oh, you should have said it.
No, I can't.
I would have said, "Amen."
Yeah.
We're talking about George
Preach,
Kirby.
brother.
If y'all don't
Yeah,
know what
George
the heck
Kirby.
we're talking about,
Oh, I should have been out the seventh inning. I threw 100 pitches.
he only threw 90.
Where's my milk?
He threw 90 through 6, and his coach said, "Hey, go out there and pitch the 7th."
Yeah.
Dude, that's your
Be a
job.
dog.
Exactly, be a dog. That's your job. And you give up a 2-run home run. Oh, I don't think I should have been out there. There will be a conversation with the coach. Okay, bye to AAA.
That's the
Come on,
softest
dude.
thing. Like and because we'll probably talk about Cooney as well, but
Of course.
thank goodness he's never done that. Because if he would have done
Yeah,
that,
no.
I probably would have slashed his tires. But
Yeah, but you don't see Acuna doing that.
yeah, because he doesn't speak English. That's one. But I'm just kidding.
Bro.
Oh, delete that one.
Jeez.
Delete that one.
God.
I don't even know where I was
No.
going. I was actually genuinely so upset. I need nicotine, man. Okay.
But
What
no,
we're talking about? Oh yeah, George Kirby.
George
yeah,
Kirby.
George Kirby,
like
soft.
how can you say and not to be toxic masculinity or anything like that? How can you, as a man, say like I
Just
didn't want
take
to
it.
compete? I didn't want to compete.
That's basically
Like,
what he said.
I know. Like
Yeah.
I just don't understand it.
Like, dude, I don't care if you throw 90 pitches. There's pitchers that
Yeah.
will throw 211 pitches and don't want to be taken out of the game.
I'm not even joking when I say I threw 137 pitches in 8th grade.
In recess.
Could I throw it my sophomore year of high school? No, but be a man.
That honestly bugged me.
Yeah, but what makes it worse is if he goes out and has a good 7th inning, is he saying the same thing? Because he goes out and gives up a two-run home run, gives up the lead,
fault.
and then he wants to go complain to the announcers or the reporters, whatever.
I'm saying if he would have struck out the side, he would have been like, "Oh, I'm glad they put
He'd
me
be
out
like,
there.
"Oh, I'm a dog.
I had it in the
I should
tank."
have gone for the 8th. Yeah, I want to go for the 8th.
Hey, put me out. I'll throw 150."
Yeah, I'm a dog, coach. Yeah, okay.
Oh my god! But
No, not a good look. Not a good look for George.
Even in the 6th inning, even have a conversation with the manager. Hey, I feel fatigued. Blah blah blah. I don't want to go out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, just
And then if it never gets out, it never gets out. Because listen,
yeah.
an athlete knows their body like nobody else does. I understand that,
Ohtani?
but like, no, I respect Ohtani because like he's like screw my body. Like
fatigue, no
I'm gonna go
chance.
here and
Just want to win.
I'm fighting for my life, and he really was like, but yeah, that one genuinely bugged me, and I hope he grows a pair.
I hope he gets crapped on next time he's out there.
We'll see.
100%. Let's
Who's he play next?
I don't think I should be out there for the first inning.
Soft. Yeah. Anyways,
Thomas, who's your AL manager?
I like Brandon Hyde. I like Bochy. I think
honestly, I forgot about him both times.
All three of them are good options.
Yeah.
Because Hyde has such a young team and has done incredibly well.
And
they're about to win the division for the first time since I believe 2015, which is a big deal. And
I like him a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I like the way he rolls.
Yeah,
and he's kind of old school.
Yeah, and he's just like, I love when prospects come up and perform.
Yeah,
and I don't know how much that ties into the manager, but I think like having someone like that you can trust and like. You come in and like this guy's got my back, so I can just go play. Like I think that takes it out. If it's not like if I come up and my manager's like, you better perform, I'm gonna be like, oh. Okay. Anyways, so I'm like, I'm not gonna perform if I'm nervous, if I'm not comfortable, if I don't feel
relaxed.
Mm-hmm. I want to be relaxed. I want to play well, and so I think he's done a really good job to bring up all these young guys, all these new guys, and help them play as a team, which has been really cool to see. So I like him, but I also could see Bochy as well turn around the Texas team. Yeah. So if I had to pick one, I'd go Hyde, but I don't think you can go wrong with any of the three options. I mean, Dusty with his sweatbands and rubber gloves, like
it hurts me to love that man sometimes when I see those rubber gloves. But daggone, you can't. If you hate Dusty Baker, you have there's something wrong with you.
That's a problem.
Yeah. When he comes out, those gloves get me every time.
He's just like,
like all I hear is just. Oh me!
Oh my goodness!
What's next?
Anyways, moving on. We got AL MVP. Any argument?
I don't think so.
I don't think
there's
no real argument. It's Shohei Ohtani. Even if he doesn't play another out this year, it's Shohei Ohtani. He's hitting.
I mean, if Seager, if Seager plays a full year,
if Seager was playing a full year, he gives him a run because he's hitting like 330 with like 28 bombs, and he's only played like 90 games.
Yeah, his angel butts are cute, but maybe next year.
Next year, but Ohtani's got 304, 44 home runs, 95 RBIs. And 20 bags. So, as well as his pitching stats. So let me pull those up. Let's just give him a look.
Yeah, let's just say he shoved.
Yeah.
He's got a Pitching.
I just want to know how many wins he has, which I don't really believe in wins too much. But
ESPN's the
they're-
worst.
They matter.
Because that depends on your team.
Yeah.
He's 10-5 this year, 4.1 WAR, 3.14 ERA.
Wow. Okay.
With 167 Ks in where's the innings? Dadgummit. ESPN, you're the worst. 132 innings. He's got 167 Ks.
God. Yeah, that's that. That's
So I
nail MVP.
think he could
That's it.
he could tap
That's
out
it.
and he's done.
That's it.
He's got it locked down.
Yeah.
So
Bye.
NL
see.
Rookie of the Year.
NL Rookie of the Year. Moving over.
Easy, my guy. But y'all can say it. Actually, you know what? No.
AL Rookie of the Year. We already did AL Rookie of the Year.
NL.
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 Oh, yeah.
NL.
Open your ears.
NL's easy.
Oh, this guy.
Pretty easy.
oh,
Let me try to
this
read
little
that. Oh, this little thing.
Wait, is that?
Wow. It's
is
just
that Ronald?
so. You son of a.
Corbin Carroll.
Corbin
Who we
Carroll.
talking
He's
about?
hitting. So his season stats: 795 fantasy points. No big deal. That definitely goes into the voting.
Acuna's got 1,000.
Runs 103. He's got 24 home runs, 47 stolen bases. Nothing to sleep on.
He has that much.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, you didn't. And
So,
one grand slam.
Nice.
So he's a dog.
Yeah, I would say NL. Rookie of the Year.
Yeah.
I mean, he could go 25 and 50. Probably
He's
will.
pretty much got that. He's
could.
pretty much got that.
Exactly. I just said could be. Oh my Atlanta.
Yeah, what the heck just came out of there?
I don't know.
That's in.
Picking out a Grinch finger.
All right, easy.
Oh, God.
No, it
God.
fell off my.
Let's keep it G.
No.
Putting earwax on your camera. Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Kels is trying to make everybody cringe.
Put him
Anyways,
on producer's freaking mode. Get him out of here.
Get it right, you idiot. Okay.
Oh, okay. NL
Edit
Cy
all
Young.
out.
Who we got? NL Cy Young. Who we got?
This
is a tough
comes
one.
down to the last couple games
Yeah, I agree.
between
With that.
Justin Steele and Zach Gallen for me. And Zach Gallen made a huge statement this week. So
Yeah.
See, I think it's between Strider and Gallen.
no,
I don't think Justin's had a great year. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't think he's done as much. I mean, Strider's got what 250 strikeouts. Come on, dude.
Something like that.
Dude is dealing. I mean, yes, he plays for the Braves, but he's got like what 16 to 17 wins. I think it's gonna come down to Gallen and Strider.
okay. So Steele has 16 wins, 3 losses. He's given up 146 hits, only 44 earned runs. Struck out 159.
That's it.
20 quality starts. I mean, what do you want from the guy? Oh, strikeout.
It's pretty solid.
Yeah, but in Steele's was out for like what a couple weeks this
Yeah,
year.
maybe.
Yeah, he missed a few.
Maybe not.
But he's still got 17 wins. Or 16 wins, sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, Strider's got what 15, 16
Same.
Yeah.
He's got 16.
with about 100
My
more
picks-
strikeouts.
He does have a strikeouts. But the ERA is much lower.
Different,
Or much
yeah.
higher, I should say. So, looking at it, give me this question a week ago, and I would say Spencer Strider 100%.
Mhm.
But the start against the Cardinals where he got lit up
Rough.
Yeah.
kind of changes the question for me.
Mhm.
Now that I'm looking at it, he does have 16 wins, same as Steele,
Mhm.
and the strikeouts are huge. So if he goes out and
Dominant.
has two, 3 more really dominant starts, I think he puts his name back in there. But his ERA is, let me pull it up on him.
It's like 4 something, I think.
ERA is 3.8
3.6,
right now.
Ooh.
So 3.8
3.6,
as opposed
It
to
ain't bad.
Justin Steele's leading the NL with a 2.4, 2.49.
Yeah, he's trash.
But
yeah.
my sleeper pick, a guy who's on a team that's getting a little overlooked because they aren't performing that well, is Blake Snell.
I like that.
I think Blake Snell has
Don't
had a
care.
fantastic year, especially the second half. His second half has been lights out.
Yeah.
He's got a 2.52 ERA, 13-9, which a lot of that is probably due to the Padres not knowing how to hit this year.
Yeah.
209 Ks. So Blake Snell has more Ks than Garrett Cole. Obviously not as much as Strider's got 250, but
Barely.
I think if I'm looking at it, I think Snell does have a really good argument.
He's
But
got
I
a
think-
shot.
Yeah, he's got a shot. I
For
think,
real.
but for me, I think it's between Snell, Steele, and Strider. But Strider's got to have a real big push at the end.
Yeah, Gallon
So
didn't
you-
just throw a complete.
Yeah, you don't even have Gallon in there.
Gallon's got a 3.3
team.
ERA. He's only got 14 wins. Or 15 wins. What are we talking about?
Yeah, with a
Well, no,
complete
but-
game shutout against the Cubs.
The
Yeah.
trash.
I don't know.
Get him out of the league.
195 Ks.
Send him to Japan.
I don't think it's trash. I just think if I was picking, those would be my 3 guys. But
Pick
I
a-
don't even know who I would pick as a
Pick a
winner.
team
so.
first, and then you can pick a freaking.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go. Thought the slander was over because Casey was gone. Here we go
You're
again.
right. You're right. You're right. You're right.
Forgive me. Forgive me.
Forgive me for Father.
Private
All right.
send.
NL manager of the year. Who we got?
Sorry.
You gotta go skip.
NL.
If Marlins make it,
Yeah.
gotta go skip.
Yeah.
Gotta go skip.
Yeah. What are you talking about, Ski?
I may be biased, but if we make the playoffs,
I'm sure
no
you
one
was.
expected the Marlins to make it. Nobody expected the Marlins to go this far. I think you got to go skip.
Again, I did, but neither here nor there.
I know. Well, so did I because I'm a fan.
Yeah.
But other than
I
me and
couldn't-
you, no one else did.
I couldn't care less about you, but I still because I'm a genius.
Master Sensei Baseball.
Yeah. One of these days you'll realize. Once I'm gone, you'll realize what you had.
Once you're eliminated
You
from
guys say
playoffs.
skip too?
Nah.
Ooh. Speaking it into existence?
Oh.
He's
Honestly, I'd rather
speechless.
play him than James. So, James lose. I would
Watch the YouTube
say
video first.
turn your mic on. I would say not Brandon Hyde. That's AL.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
I like Brian Snicker. Is my pick.
Of course you do.
Homer.
Had 8 All-Stars. Gonna win 100+ games. It's kind of hard.
That
not
was a
to pick the guy.
given. That was a given.
Sometimes it comes down to the manager. You never know.
I guess so. I'm gonna say managers are important. I disagree with Casey on that. That's a fact.
He's got a World Series.
What if it's
He should have won it last year. But old Buck Showalter blew a 10-game lead. Still got it.
That's true.
what's the guy's name from Phillies? I'll stay in the NL
The new
East.
guy.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We always say it wrong.
What's
I
his
know.
name? Joe Girardi.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Rest in peace. I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know.
My goodness. Where is it?
I can put his face.
Yeah,
What is his name?
I just didn't want to say Brian Snicker and be a homer.
Rob Thompson.
Oh, Rob
Rob
Thompson.
Thompson.
Ooh, same time. I mean, he wouldn't be a bad pick, but I still think
No.
if Marlins make it, dude, you got to go skip.
Yeah. All right, next.
Yep.
MVP.
Next. The hot topic.
Oh, this is
got?
easy money, Kale. This is like a
Don't say
2-second conversation and we're done.
Don't say Kale.
I want to
It's-
hear
it's-
you
it's-
say it.
It's an individual award for
Kale,
an
say it with your mouth.
Say
individualistic
it.
person. We're not-
For
we'll say it. We'll be here all
adults.
night.
Say it.
We'll be here all
Say
night.
it. Say
Not
his
my
name
MVP.
to me. Look into my eyes and say his name.
Not my MVP.
Well,
Okay, but the
That
MLB's
MVP.
MVP. The National League's MVP.
The NL. Wow, Jr.
look into my eyes.
Nope. I'll leave right now.
Yeah, Ronald Acuna
Ronald Acuna Jr.
deserves every bit of that award.
every
I
bit
don't
of it.
care
Yeah,
if
he
he doesn't
deserves
hustle a couple
He deserves a
times.
spanking from his parents. Is what he deserves.
Yeah, the dude is having
Yeah.
a season.
It was close until it wasn't. in this past week and a half has been it's not close anymore. After
All
the
agree.
Dodgers series, did it right in Mookie Betts and Freeman's face. Said,
Yeah.
I'm the MVP, and there's nothing you're going to do about it.
Salami. Exactly.
Yeah.
Freddie, you
I mean, it
should have
got-
stayed.
Should have stayed in Atlanta. Could have got Matt Olson as well. 336, 35 home runs, 93 RBIs. Sleeping on that one. 1.002 OPS with wait for it, because I gotta find it. Wait for it. 64 stolen bases. So
Yeah.
he's
How many
potentially going to hit
how
40.
How many hits does he have?
He has 193 hits.
Yeah, he could have had probably 237 if he would have just ran.
A couple times.
Yeah, and he's still the MVP.
When I say
He's
run,
still the
I don't
MVP.
mean sprint and all out.
Hurt
I
yourself.
mean nice strides, like a nice warm up. Just 75%. Make it look like you're doing something.
Doesn't have to be a hard
Just-
90,
I
just a
know.
hard 75.
Honest to God, you don't even have to try. Just make it look like you're trying. Like fake it till you make it. That's all I've ever asked.
His faking is probably faster than half the league, though.
Oh, listen,
So-
his walk is faster than my sprint, but that's neither here nor there.
That's not saying much.
Yeah, I mean, not saying much at all.
Oh, man. Yeah, no, I think
Acuna,
he is,
NL MVP.
by and large, running away with it. The other
All right,
aspect,
next.
excuse me, I was speaking.
We're not finished.
The other
No,
aspect
talking
is
about
he's
Ronald
played every
Acuna.
single game.
Yeah.
So every other player, except for Matt Olson and Freeman, in the running for it, have not played every single game. And that adds
Dog.
a ton of value to him. Also, the pressure he puts, since he's stolen 64 bags, he's going to have 70. Kale just took his headphones off because he's mad at me. Is so much more valuable than Mookie Betts. So,
Yes.
Yeah, he plays
Ronald
like
Acuna,
five positions.
run away with it.
Agreed.
Love him. Is that all that's all the
Yes.
awards, right?
Mhm.
All right.
That's all of them.
Big topic.
Oh no! We didn't talk about this earlier.
What we do?
NL and AL
What?
comeback players of the year.
Ooh, you know my pick.
Ooh, that's right. Yeah,
So
start it
I
off with
said,
the AL.
I'll give a little context pod here.
Yay!
So
Can't wait for this.
earlier in the year, Aaron Hicks gets traded from
Oh gosh.
the Yankees
The
to Baltimore.
Nasty Yankees.
And I said, you know what? I put it in the group chat. I said, Aaron Hicks
You did.
wins comeback player of the year for the
Yeah,
AL.
after you get 2 home runs that week. Yeah.
I said it before.
Yeah. Still
Thank you very
early,
much.
Dude. It doesn't matter.
But Aaron Hicks is currently, let me pull up the stats. He's hitting 258, 256, 8 home runs, 34 RBIs. Not a lot. You know, he's kind of a bench player, fills in here and there. He filled in with Mullins going down. So he hasn't played a ton, but he's played much better being on Baltimore versus the Yankees. So he's my pick.
I like it.
I'm standing by it.
I
I
like
can't
it.
find the odds.
What's
for-
the NL?
I don't even know who else is in the contention, so that's who I got.
Yeah, I don't know.
What, for
anybody
NL?
For NL,
No,
honestly,
AL.
NL,
I
got-
think
AL,
NL
yeah.
could be. Who you got?
I had 2. One was
Who you got?
Soto, because he kind of had a bad year last year, but he didn't have a good enough year this year. But I
Yeah.
will say, I'm sticking to this. Since this person didn't play a lot last year, and they played most of the year this year, Fernando Tatis.
I knew you were gonna say it. You scumbag.
Why not, dude?
You absolute scumbag. 'cause
You
he
know,
took steroids.
you know the MLB, bro. He didn't play at all in 2022.
I don't
He
care.
played most of the games in 2023. That is literally the comeback player of the year. You don't think the MLB is going to eat that up and give that dude an award?
No. If we're talking about NL comeback of the player
Why
of the
not?
year, and we're talking about not having a good year last year, then it's Acuna. But
Also that. I was also
You
going to
didn't
say
even
Marcelo
play in
Ozuna.
2022.
Because Marcell Ozuna,
Yeah, Marcell
since
Ozuna's a
since
dog.
May, Marcell Ozuna has had a lights out season.
Yep.
Yeah, dude's been. Yeah,
I'm trying to find somebody.
I just think they still give it to
maybe
Tatis.
could Chris? I was trying to find anybody else for the AL. Maybe Chris Sale.
If he was healthy, I'd say yes.
I know, but like I'm trying.
he's
Here's
just-
literally another. This one has Brandon Lau. Yeah, get out of here. He doesn't deserve anything.
No, oh my God. That's why. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
No,
know.
Yeah.
Hicks
know.
is not
It's
a
a
bad
toss-up.
pick.
Hicks is trash.
Also, okay, but let's talk about this one. This is a really good one that I think actually might be the winner. Cody Bellinger.
yeah.
Oh,
It's
wow.
tough argument.
Tough argument. I mean, former
NL's got a
MVP
bunch of them. Yeah.
has had a ton of bad years recently, and
Yeah,
this year is lights
Wow,
out
it's
contract
going
year.
all.
He's probably going to get a pretty big bag after this year.
Yeah.
So
I still
think
say
Cody Bellinger.
not to take away from his comeback of the year player like argument, but I still say he went healthy past couple of years. Kind of like
But
Yelich.
that's
Neither
still-
was Tatis.
No, I know that's why I said that's
Still
what I'm saying.
comeback.
Not to take away.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not trying to take away from his comeback player of
Right.
the year award. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
in his defense a little bit.
Yeah,
But I mean, he played a
But I mean,
full
I think-
year, I guess.
yeah.
Comeback player.
Because the comeback player isn't just for people coming
Yeah.
off injury; it's for people who've kind of tapered
Fallen
off
off.
in their career and have kind of
Mhm.
jumped back to where they
Yep.
previously were. So another
Like
one says
Cody
Zach
Bellinger.
Wheeler. So I mean, I could see that.
Yeah, I see
'cause
Zach Wheeler,
last
but
year
I thought
wasn't
Zach-
great, wasn't terrible,
he
but it
was-
wasn't great for him
No, yeah.
But
I mean,
didn't
he's
he do
been-
great in the postseason?
in the postseason.
Yeah, I
Yes,
think
but he
so.
was pretty
Yeah.
average for most of the season last
All
year.
I care about is postseason. I
That's all
can't
that
remember
matters.
anything
He's been-
else.
Above average.
Yeah, he's
too.
been dominant. He's low key like been dominant this year. All right, next.
Yeah. I think is that all the awards?
Love you. Bye.
That's all the awards.
Hey,
We still got one more topic.
don't we got a
I was just
don't we got a little fishy topic to talk about?
Yeah, we do.
News dropping
Two,
today. News dropping today. Mike Trout is potentially on the block if he requests a trade. Angels said they would
Please.
trade him.
Please.
So let's talk about it.
Get him out. Get him out of Anaheim.
Please.
Please get this man on a contending
I
team.
just don't know where he's going to go, man. I still
deserves
stand by
a
my-
postseason.
I think Texas might find a way, or Houston,
Oh my!
and make his
can you
walk-up song.
imagine?
Believe I'm from Texas.
I'm from Texas. I don't know. The thing's going to come
Where-
down to if he can request who he goes to.
Yeah.
Because if he
saying, where's
can request who he goes to, I don't think he goes to Texas or Houston.
Where's
goes
he
to
from?
Philadelphia.
He's from New Jersey, but he's like 30 minutes from Philly.
Yeah. He's a Philadelphia Eagles
Oh yeah,
fan.
'cause he's an Eagles fan. Dude, he may go to
Flames
Philly.
fly.
Why not,
So,
dude?
I think the teams that make a push at him are. I don't really know if it's plausible for Philly to actually get him. But if he would
who
want,
cares
if
if
he
it's
could
plausible?
pick
It's
to
Mike
go,
Trout.
if he could pick, if he could pick to go anywhere, it would be Philly.
Yeah, I think
But I think the Yankees are going to make a push. I think the Dodgers are going to make a push. The Mariners could make a push. The Mets will try, but they won't get him.
so.
And I'm trying to think of any sneaky teams that might do it. But those are the
Maybe
top
the Giants,
big spenders that are going to go for it. Potentially Giants. I could see them. So what do you
Fenway,
guys think?
Maybe the Royals.
Boston. No chance.
Yeah, give him Bobby Wood Jr.
Sheesh. But no, I hope he goes to a contender. Please get that man into just
Please.
WBC atmosphere.
The dude
Yeah.
deserves to have
Well,
some
he did
just
choke against Otani.
excitement.
You know there.
He did, but it's all
Yeah,
right.
Otani just
So Otani.
overpowered.
But
Yeah,
I mean,
UCL
but it's pretty
player.
clear Otani's not going to go back to
If
the
we
Yankees.
were there and not
No.
heading home for Casey Spa Day, he would have hit a home run. But
True statement.
Yeah, Casey wouldn't be alive.
yeah,
Oh my goodness.
but
Yeah, no.
oh yeah, I the thing is I want him to leave, but I genuinely can't tell you a team that like I think every team in the league is going to try to find some way somehow to get him.
Oh yeah.
So it could be the flipping
Yeah.
Cleveland Indians or Cleveland Guardians for all we know. I'm just kidding. It ain't
I
gonna
hope
They ain't
not,
spending no
no.
money.
Yeah.
No chance.
Yeah. A sleeper pick though. Seriously, this just popped in my head, and I like it's like a 0.07 chance. But Detroit Tigers, because they've got a bunch of capital with players.
He'd be just in
And-
the same situation though.
No. They got a future. Raleigh Green, unless
Yeah, but they're gonna have to
give them-
trade those guys to
No,
get
no,
him.
no.
Max Clark, see ya.
Yeah, who cares about him? He's trash.
Bye.
I'm being Casey now.
The other thing
Yeah.
to consider is though he's making $35 million a year,
That's not
so
much.
some teams' payroll is gonna have to pick that up.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Just chump change.
Mm.
Taxpayers. Make the taxpayers pay for it. But no, okay. Let me know when we're done with this before I forget though. Because yeah, I really
Go for it.
I can't take. I hope he leaves, but
Oh, 100%. I don't think anyone wants him to stay except Angels
Yeah,
fans.
No.
But even Angels fans are
I'll
probably
say
like, they
let
would
the guy,
wish
let
the
the
best
guy
for
breathe.
him.
But no,
They
sad
accept
news
the
today
curse.
that we
What
forgot
you
to go about. Terrible news for your Jason Dominguez.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
That's
Torn
tough.
UCL.
Thanks
Is
a
he
lot,
still going to hit
Yankees.
though?
Who knows?
Because
I think they shut him down.
Yeah, I haven't had UCL since like 7th grade.
Yeah.
I think you still shut him down. I mean, the Yankees ain't gonna make it. Why push a young star
Yeah.
to do nothing? Shut him down, get the surgery, or get something to push him through, and then have him start next year. That's what they
Yep.
should do.
Let's just shut down the whole team. Sell it.
Might as well. They're
Just
not worth it.
forfeit.
Yeah.
Aaron Boone. We'll talk about that later. That's a whole different
You're
subject.
gone. You're gone.
Wrong. We'll get to the hot seats next week.
All right.
But
Yeah.
anyways, anything else we got? We're
Yep.
keeping it short this episode. What you got, Kale? Oh,
This whole thing.
what's that?
Oh. Is that
little
is that
guy?
merch?
Is that?
He said this whole thing. The Sunday League's got merch, baby. Look at that.
We're gonna have different colors. So
Look at that.
yeah, DM us.
For those
Yeah,
just
let us
listening,
know, dude.
Kale is wearing a Sunday League podcast
A
hat.
sick Sunday League hack.
So we have a few
Bunch of
available.
dogs. Mhm.
He hasn't given us ours yet because he's gatekeeping, but it's fine.
He
We're
hasn't
fine.
delivered
It's
them.
whatever.
I'm
We have a
waiting
few-
for my money and my
few available
insurance.
for sale. So if you want to
He said
buy a Sunday
insurance.
League podcast, support the pod, slide in our DMs, and we'll get you a hat.
Yeah, we'll
First
have
come,
more,
first serve though.
Yeah, we'll
Gotta
have
be
more.
first
We'll
come,
have
first
more
serve.
colors ASAP.
Yep.
We got
Once we
gotta sit
sell
down
out of
and
these, you know.
have a meeting.
Yeah.
I'm not glad to you. I'm basically already sold out of these because I'm a dog. So, y'all need to step up your games. But we need
will.
to sit down and have a meeting and talk about merch and everything and shirts and
Mhm.
who knows what else.
We'll see.
Coming
Baseball
soon.
bats, baseball
Golf balls.
gloves, golf
Golf
balls, golf clubs.
Pens.
Good. We're coming for you.
Taking everything out.
Watch out.
But
But yeah, seriously,
anyways,
let us know if you want any merch.
yeah, slide in the DMs, get you a hat, support the pod. But that's pretty much all we got for you this week. Keeping it short this episode because we already did one before this. So we're keeping it short.
Love you.
Make
Bye.
sure you follow
Sorry.
us. Hey,
We're just
not even
dogs.
done yet.
We're not
Make
done.
sure
it
you follow
first.
us on Instagram. Keep track on the stories. Like the stuff. Like, comment, subscribe here on YouTube. If you're listening on YouTube, leave us some feedback. Tell us what we're doing good. Tell us what we're doing bad. Tell us why you hate us. Tell us why you love us. And then make sure you tune in anywhere you get your podcasts. That's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Deezer, Amazon, wherever. We're there.
We're everywhere, baby.
Here we are.
But without further ado, love you.
Love you. Bye.
Son of a.